morning, everybody. This is Eric of Eric Sports Cards Over. This morning we are here. We have our third case of 2012 Topps Chrome Baseball that we're going to break this morning. I do apologize for the very short notice. I just sent out an email minutes ago letting you guys know we're going to do this. I just really have a very limited window of opportunity today to try to get this done today, and I didn't want to keep putting it off, so I'm going to go ahead and do this now. Again, apologize for the short notice. We will do a recap also, so if you missed the live break, we'll have a recap up. You can watch that, save yourself some time. But we are going to go ahead and get started right away. This is a 2012 Topps Chrome Baseball, 12 boxes per case, 24 packs per box. We'll go a little slow on the first couple packs, then we're going to try to pick the speed up and get through this fairly quickly this morning. You will see all the cards, all the hits. If the quality is a little off, I apologize. I do have a new webcam being delivered today. I was hoping it'd be here, but it pushed this as long as I can, and it's not here yet, so we're going to go ahead and use the old one more time, and then hopefully in the future the new one will give us a little better quality. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get this open and get started. We have done already 2 full cases of the Topps Chrome Baseball, and we've also done 4 cases of the Topps Finest Football in the past 5 or 6 days. So we've got, this is case number 7 within the last week that we've done case breaks on. So it's been a busy week. I've got everything sorted except for this, which is not obviously open yet. So as soon as I get this open and sorted, I can start the process of getting everything ready to ship, and we will get this out as quickly as possible. Hopefully, instead of it taking 10 days to 14 days, we will be able to get this out pretty much by the end of this week coming up. So again, apologize for the short notice. Mr. T, welcome, and we'll just go ahead and get started. And like I said, apologize again for short notice, but at least we're going to get this in today. And there will be a recap available. I did play around with the blog TV, and at least for me, my quality seemed worse there, and it seemed to not allow for as long a time period to record and stuff, so I'm not sure if maybe I wasn't familiar with it yet, but I'll have to play around with that some more. I wasn't real happy with what I was seeing though, so we'll figure something out. If the new camera doesn't make a difference, then not sure what we'll do. We'll change things up somehow though. Get a Matt Holliday black, numbered to 100 right off the bat. So Mr. T, you doing okay this morning? That's what happens. You gotta take phone calls. When you're important at work, you gotta do what you gotta do. What happens when you're the boss. Like I said, we are gonna zip through these try to go fairly quickly. I'm gonna try to limit my talking, because the more I talk, it tends to slow me down. Omar Infante, blue, number to 199. And I didn't review it, but each single box should have 2 autograph hits. And I'm not going to announce each base card or each refractor. We're just going to kind of go through these. We'll announce any of the limited serial number ones. we'll have to try to keep an eye out for anything special, and make sure you see those and you know about them. Get the dynamic die cut there, David Ortiz for the Red Sox. And our first autograph is a Chris Parmalee for the Twins. It would figure the sun wasn't out here all morning, and I set up where I did, and now it's kind of coming in from behind me and creating a little bit of a light issue. So hopefully you guys can see okay. I can't change that, unfortunately, now. Not that I could change the sun before, but I could have changed the way I set up, I suppose. Tyler Pasternicki, that was an X-Fractor. So like I said, we did get our first 6 cases are all sorted out and just ready to be broken into buyer groups. Like if somebody bought 3 or 4 teams, so I can group all their teams together and get them packed up and shipped out. So the hardest part, the sorting, is all taken care of. Or I should not necessarily hardest, the longest, slowest part. Now it's just a matter of seeing what cards we get out of this. This was not a 100% sellout. We did have a couple teams that didn't sell. I think Cardinals and Cubs and what was the other one? Cardinals, Cubs, Indians, maybe, or those 3. Which from the Cardinals have had a couple. You get like an X-Fractor there, maybe a couple limited hits. The other 2, I really haven't seen much for them so far in the first 2 cases we did. Adrian Beltre, that's a sepia, numbered to 75 for the Rangers. Adam Jones, X-Fractor. We've had a couple really nice hits out of the first 2 cases. Hopefully this case won't be a letdown. We had a Bryce Harper sepia autograph. The dynamic die cut, we got a autograph Brett Lowry, numbered to 25. So we've done pretty well. This last pack should have our last autograph. We only have 1 autograph so far, if I'm not mistaken. It was the Chris Parmalee. And we get a Zach Cozart. Oops, I'm not holding this up very well. Let me get my camera readjusted to where it's closer to where I need it to be. So the Reds get the first, their first autograph here of the break. And let's slide those out of the way. And go into box 2. So 1 for the Reds, 1 for the Twins in that box. Not our best box, but yeah, just to start here, we're going to warm up with that and move into some good stuff here in a little bit. Starling Castro Black for the Cubs. Said the Cubs did not sell. Next big, after this big baseball we have is the Topps Triple Threads. We have 4 cases. We had 2 of the cases with 18 boxes, and 2 cases that we broke into 9-box mini cases. So really you can buy into any one of 6 different breaks. We've sold about 50%, maybe give or take a little bit more of the teams, probably about 80% of the full box, the 18-box cases, and maybe 40 to 50% of the mini case spots have sold through so far. Some really, honestly, great deals. We're doing our anniversary sale. I've added it up. I will be very fortunate to break even at the current prices, so as soon as August is over, some of those prices are going back up. I know some of the best teams have sold already, the ones with the most hits, but anything with hits left, those prices will go back. And I'm trying to go back through and look at teams that maybe don't have any quality hits or only have some minimal options. There's a Mike Trout dynamic die cut, and those I'm going to try to make sure I lower even more, just so they sell. I'll try to get rid of them. Yeah, they'll still have possible hits as far as limited versions of superstar players, that type of things. There's a Tsuyoshi Wada, Matt Holliday autograph card for the Orioles. Seen a couple of his in these breaks. We had one that was I think numbered to 99 or 100, whatever it was. Now I don't remember offhand. I know in the finest we had one numbered to 99 and one numbered to 50, so seen quite a few of his cards recently. I did get the 2 missing autographs we had from the Bowman Platinum, and they were not anything exciting. I don't remember what they were. They were very basic. I have them here. I'll pull them out and show them to you here in a minute. Why don't I do that now, just so everybody sees the 2. These are the envelopes Top uses to send them. And I don't remember who they were. They were Andrew Susak for the Giants. I'm going to put that back in there until I can get it packed up. And the other one wasn't any more exciting, I don't believe. Daniel Corsino for the Reds. So those were our 2 missing hits from the Bowman Platinum. Just mix that in there. And I'll announce that again, hopefully during the recap if I remember. And there's an Alcides Escobar, Jose Reyes, and a Michael Bourne. And a Justin Moore. You know what? Hold on a second. Give me 2 seconds here. Where'd I put that other one? Okay, I apologize. I jumped right past that one. That's actually a atomic refractor for the Royals, numbered 4 out of 10. And I don't know why I was thinking it was an X-fractor. They don't really look alike, but I think I was just kind of zipping through, so I don't want to miss that. And I know the Royals did sell in this break, so that goes out to whoever had them. But that was an atomic refractor, numbered 4 out of 10 for the Royals. Drew Pomerantz, blue, numbered to 199 for the Rockies. And we get a Jordan Pacheco. This is a refractor, numbered to 499. Autograph for the Rockies. So the Rockies get a hit. Craig Kimbrell, that was an X-Fractor. We did get a Bryce Harper atomic refractor the other day, which was really sweet hit, numbered to 10. His rookie card. I saw on eBay where another one had sold for about $182. So you gotta be happy. Those are the kind of hits you want to get when you pay for a team like the Nationals, that are one of the most expensive teams this year in breaks. So make sure you get your money out of it. We also hit in the first case a Bryce Harper sepia autograph. So hopefully we'll pull something better than that today. At least I hope so. Again, I don't really have much in this left. I have the Cardinals, the Cubs, and somebody else, I forget who I said, the Indians. So I don't think there's many hits really that I can expect to pull for any of them. So hopefully I can at least pull you guys some really good hits. There's a gold Alex Rodriguez for the Yankees, numbered to 50. So a nice Alex Rodriguez card. Certainly a Hall of Famer in the future. Trout. For anybody joining us who hasn't really been involved with our breaks before, there's a link I put there in the chat section. If you want to ever get involved in our breaks, you can email me at dovercards@gmail.com. I'll get you any of the information on how to do it. Also in the chat is a link to our website. You can go, if you type in your address bar, http://dovercards.forum, F-O-R-U-M, ocean, O-T-I-O-N.com, and that will take you right to our site. It's just a free forum. There's a Troy Tulowitzki dynamic die cut, free forum, and that we use, and we each new topic we start is a new break of some variety, whether it's football, baseball. It's divided up. So you can kind of go on there and look at what breaks we currently have listed, see the price of the teams. I try to include as much information about the break and links to checklists or previews or product information, anything I can give you that you can go and do a little research and learn about the set itself, see what players are available, what hits are available, because not every team always has hits. So you want to use your a little bit of research to decide what you're going to be spending your money on. Tsuyoshi Wada. Now some people only want to buy their team. and they might be a Indians fan or something, and the Indians might not have any hits. All of our breaks are pretty much set up to be what we call reverse auction. We start our prices, at the higher end to make sure that we are going to, got an autograph coming there, Willie Peralta for the Brewers. We start them at the high end, and we sell all the high end or high demand teams. That allows us kind of to see how much of a price break we can take on the other teams, and then we slowly start backing our price down. And if you're an Indians fan, you might be able to, maybe your price started at $34. You might be able to wait it out and get the Indians for $18. And you just kind of, whenever you think it's a good value and you don't want to miss it, you let me know you want to buy it at that price, and we're good to go. First come, first serve. So if you're waiting for it to drop to 14 and somebody buys it at 16, then you missed your chance. All our prices do include shipping, so there's no extra charge for shipping. Matt Kane, basically it's free shipping. It's already worked into the price. What else can I tell you? All our payments are through PayPal. Once you make a decision on a team you want, you let us know. We'll send you a PayPal invoice. You pay it, and that team is yours. If you fail to pay it, and we're getting close to the break, then I will just cancel the invoice and relist the team. My preference is not to have any teams left in any of these breaks. Sometimes it's just you can't find people to buy what you're giving away, and so I do end up with some teams on occasion. For the A's, there's a Jameel Weeks sepia card, number to 75. And when that happens, then that's the way it is. But honestly, my preference would be not to have any. That way I know I've gotten my money back out of the case, maybe made a couple dollars. But by the same token, I don't have a rooting interest. If I have the teams to get the hits, that starts to look a little quirky. I don't like that. So I'm here to do the break. If I can hit you a big card, hopefully that makes you want to come back and buy more breaks from us. So that's my goal. Or even if you don't get a great card, but you take, say, the Cubs in a break, and you were able to get them for $14, maybe end up with 7 team sets, and you can sell them and actually make some money and have a couple cards left over or another team set left over. Whatever the case is, if as long as you, in the end, you're happy with what you got, that's what I'm looking for. And we do have a lot of great buyers on our site. Here's a black Tsuyoshi Wada, numbered to 100, number 003. So the Orioles pick up the hits this afternoon or this morning. So we do have a lot of great buyers. With how many, I've kind of expanded how many cases I buy of some things. I've gone up to 3 and 4, and in order to be able to fill that many cases, we do kind of need some new buyers, some new people in, because it just becomes a lot of money for a lot of people to put out to try to buy all that, and that's when I kind of end up overextending and maybe having to drop my prices a little too much, but that's all right. Kind of live and learn and figure it out as we go. But I'd say pretty much just about any product, if there's an interest in it, we can get rid of 2 cases pretty easily, and if it's a little bit more interested, we can get up to 3. I think when I get out on the edge of 4, it really kind of get a little bit tougher there. Got to get a little more creative with what we're doing. Sometimes we have some random breaks or maybe a divisional break. The divisional breaks, because we're not sending out 30 or 32 teams, we're only sending out 6 or 8 divisions. We can certainly offer some better pricing. It's much cheaper for me to send out 6 packages than it is for me to send out 30 or 32. And it's a lot less work. I can sort just into division instead of sorting into team, which is much quicker for me. Mike Napoli blue. Now this product did have, and we've not pulled any in our first two cases, a few relic autographs. We've not seen them yet. Well, here's a nice hit for the Florida Marlins. We get a Matt Dominguez cyan printing plate, but not only that, it's an autographed, on-card autograph, so it's not even a sticker autograph, on the printing plate. Matt Dominguez 1/1 cyan printing plate autographed. Goes out to the Florida Marlins. I know Mr. T a lot of times has the Marlins. I don't know if he did this time. And he probably can't hear me, and maybe he couldn't tell who that was. Just do something quick. Okay, now we're back in business. It's a really nice hit, 1/1 autograph card. Very happy about that. Whether it's Mr. T or somebody else, somebody got a really nice card there, and I know the Marlins probably did not sell for a real high price. So to get a 1/1 autograph card, probably for less than $25 maybe. And then we get a Drew Hutchison, so we've got a second autograph already. The plate was Matt Dominguez, and it was an autographed Marlins hit. So Jay Julius pulls out the big one. I'm not sure if you're still on the phone or if you can hear me now, but it was Matt Dominguez. I'd assume if you can't hear me, I'll type it in there for you in a little bit. Here's a Derek Jeter dynamic die cut. Okay. Type into the chat there. There's a Yanis Cespedes X-Fractor. I think we've hit the Willie Peralta autograph in just about every case at least once. You wish you had them. I almost wish they didn't sell. Oh well. No, I shouldn't say that. I really, like I said before, I would much rather all these hits go out. Now, Jay Julius, who buys a lot of, buys a lot of pickup teams. A lot of times he'll pick through things that other people don't want or certain teams he likes, and he definitely picked up quite a few at the end, and that might have been one of them that he picked up. So we've had two nice limited hits so far. We had the Atomic Refractor number /10. And just now then we get the 1/1 printing plate autographed. We also had the black autograph, so we're doing okay. There's a David Freese for the Cardinals, black. Hey, welcome. How are you? Hope you're having a good day so far. So far, you missed a couple hits. I said we just hit the Atomic Refractor for the Royals a little while ago, and then a 1/1 printing plate of Matt Dominguez for the Marlins. A couple other autographs, Tsuyoshi Wada. He's had two autographs, I think, in here for the Orioles. Alright, this is our last pack in the fourth box already. Okay. 4 down, 8 to go. We had a Chris Parmalee autograph for the Twins. I think that was our first autograph we hit in the box one. I think that's the only one so far. And I'm pretty sure that was just the base autograph. It wasn't, I don't think it was a refractor. I know it was not like a colored refractor for sure, but I think it was just a base autograph. For anybody interested, we just listed a case of Topps Prime Football due to release in just a little over a month. That's up on the website now as a live break, and you'll notice on there's multiple teams priced very low. What I'm trying to do a better job of looking at teams with hits and without hits, maybe good rookies but no hits, that type of thing, and adjusting prices. You'll see a lot of them are at a lower level because they aren't going to have much in the way of hits, except maybe if you're lucky for a parallel of a certain player or something. But by the same token, then with those being lower, the teams that do have the hits and the majority of the big hits, their prices are up a little bit to try to balance it out and make sure we get our break-even point. Putting in requests. All right, well, let's see what we can do. A red one. I have to ask you if you wanted a printing plate one, but that's not for them. This is a Yadier Molina. This is our second printing plate. This one for the Cardinals, also a cyan printing plate in the same case. Unfortunately, this one is not an autograph, but still. Two 1/1 printing plates in the same case. So Yadier Molina for the Cardinals. I guess we can get two 1/1s and a red autograph. A red parallel autograph shouldn't be too much to ask, should it? Elvis Andrus dynamic die cut. Chuck, you were on a roll there for a couple breaks in a row. You did pretty well. Let's see if we can get you something to keep that little streak alive. And apparently there are also some variation cards in here, some different photography where you get different, the front of the card looks different, whether it's different pose or whatever you want to call it. They're extremely, extremely limited. Here's a blue Zach Cozart. It'll be numbered to 199 for the Reds. So they are out there. They're extremely limited. If you go to sportscardradio.com, I know they have a kind of a link to show you all the different variations. You can compare one right next to the other. I looked at them a little bit, but I don't know them all, and there's a very good chance that any of the two cases we broke already, or this case, if we hit one, I won't see it and know it. In which case, I recommend looking through your cards carefully when you sort them into players. Keep an eye out for anything that obviously is a variation from the base. Because I think it was like 1 in every 13,000 packs or something crazy. I don't know what it was, but it was really an extreme amount. And I know Mr. T sent me the number the other day. I had just seen it, and then he sent it to me. Here's a Matt Moore blue for the Rays. I think I started to say before, and maybe that's when I hit the relic, or the printing plate autograph. There are actually some relic autograph cards in this set, which we have not seen any of. I think they're only numbered as low as 10 maybe, so they're pretty uncommon. They are possible though, so if we're very fortunate, maybe we'll see something like that. Jacoby Ellsbury, sepia, numbered to 75 for the Red Sox. We still have one autograph, if I'm not mistaken, left in this box to pull yet. Adrian Gonzalez as a Red Sox player, no longer out with the Dodgers. Wonder how Mr. T's feeling about that. And we get another Jordan Pacheco autograph. That's our second one for the Rockies. That was our second autograph for the box then. Got a Clay Buchholz refractor there. Not that I've been reading off all the refractors, but okay, move these aside. And this is box number 6, so this will put us halfway through the case. And hopefully still today I will be able to do the recap. Young. For the Rangers, black, number /100. I'm not sure if anybody's using the chat right now, but for some reason mine just blanked out, so I can no longer see it at all. So if you are typing anything in there and I don't respond, I apologize. If you give me a minute or two, I'll jump in and refresh my screen. Let's try that now. There, I'll go ahead and refresh it and see if that helps. It doesn't look like it does. Something happened to it because it is not popping back up for me. Well, either way, we'll keep moving with this and just let you know what we come up with as we go. That was just all base cards in that pack. We did have that last card we had the Alcides Escobar. We had an atomic refractor for him earlier, which is numbered to just 10, so it was 4 out of 10. Nice hit for the Royals. Ivan Nova, dynamic die cut. There's a Chris Parmelee. A second to see something here. Look at that for a second, and I don't know which ones are the variations and which are not, but I do remember that the Chris Parmelee I saw that was autographed looked different. So we just talked about how rare variations are. That might be one right there. I'm assuming it probably is, but we're going to put both of those in our hit pile and move on. Like I said, I don't know the list, all the ones that are variations and what makes them different. So here's a Kirk Neuenhuis autograph. I'd rather err on the side of caution and put that in with the hits and not get it lost in with the rest of the cards. Again, I do apologize about the chat. I kind of like having that up and working. I can kind of see who's with us and if they have anything to say at all. I see one spot that says we have 3 viewers, but it's not showing me the viewers outright any longer. So either way, you're here with us. We're going to go through the rest of this case, and hopefully we haven't even seen our biggest hits yet. Again, I apologize about the light. It was all overcast and gray. I thought I'd be fine here today, and then start doing this and the sun comes out. Derek Lowe for the Indians, blue. Bryce Harper. And an Eric Surkamp autograph card for the Giants. Okay, a couple more packs left in box number 6. This will put us at the halfway point, finish up half the case. So that Chris Parmalee's like the other, so maybe the variation autograph was just that, and I was jumping the gun on something, but okay. I'm going to move on to the second half of our case. This will be box number 7. Okay. Jameel Weeks, blue refractor. Okay, let's see where we are here. Drew Stubbs refractor. Yonder Alonso, black border, numbered to 100. And what I didn't realize when I priced this set is there is not a single card, at least not one that I hit in 2 cases, for the Houston Astros. So since that was the case, I've already contacted the Astros buyers and said if we don't get any cards, we just give them a credit towards something else. Obviously a case break is a risk every time you do it, but I don't ever want to sell a team that didn't even have a chance to get any cards. So here's a Chris Parmelee autograph again. That's a refractor, number to 499. Not the red one that he's looking for, but let's see where the next big hit is coming from. Should have another autograph in this box yet. Got a gold card coming up, not autographed. For the Brewers, Zach Greinke, number to 50. Here, Austin Romine for the Yankees, autograph. Ryan Zimmerman X-Fractor there. So apparently that Chris Parmelee we saw was just a base Chris Parmelee, and his autograph is a different picture. Now I guess I'm not sure if they're all that way. Oh, Baldo Jimenez. Okay. 7 boxes down, 5 to go. Like I said, this will be our last case for this kind of little round of breaks. We had 7 cases we broke over the last, so what was it? Last maybe 5 or 6 days. So 6 of them are sorted. This one's being open. I'll get this sorted maybe today yet, and can start packing everything up and getting it shipped out to everybody. And by the time we do the next ones, I should have that new webcam, and hopefully the quality gets a little better. Chris Sale refractor. So we have had two printing plates, two 101 printing plates, one of which was autographed. So that's really nice start to the case. We had the atomic refractor, had at least one black autograph card numbered to 100, and I think at least one blue numbered to 199. So we have had some limited hits. Hopefully we'll pick up a couple more of the big time players. First cases both in some nice Harper hits in. We'll get something here. Get a Mike Trout autograph, something. These are the first couple cases in a little while. We haven't hit some Hugh Darvish autographs, so maybe we'll run across those again. Here's a Josh Beckett sepia for the Red Sox, numbered to 75. Okay, somehow it looks like the chat must be trying to come back to me. I don't see any of the information that was in there earlier, but at least I can see if we have viewers or not now. That's a good thing. There's a Liam Hendricks for the Twins autograph card. Kyle Blanks blue for the Padres. And a Willie Peralta refractor autograph numbered to 499. And I'm not sure why, but the only player, his card number on the back is his initials, WP, where everybody else gets an actual number. At least he's the only one I've seen like that so far. Josh Hamilton, dynamic die cut. And last two packs. This will be box number 9. Just keep rolling. rolling right through this. Should be about an hour and a half in total to break this case. The way we do it, I mean, I could do it a lot quicker, obviously, if we weren't recording it and trying to show you all the cards. But typically, doing it this way, about an hour and a half it should take us to get through it. Close to 300 packs in total. Yep, we definitely got a Liam Hendricks auto. The other plate was Yadier Molina for the Cardinals. Yeah, I wasn't sure if maybe you had the Marlins in this one. That's a sometimes you do, sometimes you don't kind of thing. CC Sabathia, blue. The Yankees, number to 199. So we've actually had two 101s so far, which is pretty nice. Get a Drew Hutchison, blue, number to 199. This would be box number 9 after this. Yeah, 3 boxes left after this, so this is box number 9. Devin Mesoraco for the Reds, autograph. And a Bryce Harper. Eric Hosmer, dynamic die cut. There we go. Yu Darvish, sepia. Nice hit for the Rangers, number to 75, number 11 out of 75. So nice hit right there. Yu Darvish, number to 75. Ah, that's right, you do, don't you? We said we are going to save you a hit for today. I forgot about that. Congratulations. I wish it was that easy, though. I could just tell you, yeah, I'll save you a hit. A very nice hit. What did we pull his first autograph out of the year for you for? That was a, was that tribute way back when we got the number to 25? Yeah, it does look like Japanese characters. I thought the same thing. Museum collection, that's what it was. Yeah, and I just had to put in my my order for tribute already for next year, 2013. The Series 1 and 2013 tribute already I had to order. He doesn't sign all his signatures that way, does he? The Japanese, I don't remember seeing them all now, but I don't wonder if he did that just on occasional or. Hanley Ramirez, number to 75. That'd be pretty cool if that's, you know, he only did that on a couple here and there, making that a, you know, even though it's numbered 75, more limited for you. Okay, box number 10. Keep moving here. Well, that's pretty awesome. I don't know. Did you see any of the sepia type, the same variety, or you didn't see any even of the sepia? Yep, give me 1 second. There's a Jason Worth black. Not sure which way it shows up better with the lighting, but and, if I turn it, maybe it won't have so much light on it. There it is. You gotta wonder if that was like a an intentional or a mental slip where he signed his name, and slipped one in there the that way. I mean, then either way, that makes it a. It's got to be a lot more special. Well, then it's definitely out of the only autographed 75, so you would figure even if he kept up that average of 1 out of 7, that's, you know, only 10 that would be autographed that way, maybe 11, something like that. I'm gonna guess that he probably didn't even do that many. Wonder how you verify anything like that. If that's a way, if something they can actually tell. If it was, like I said, if it was intentional, they probably know. Justin Upton gold. Yeah, absolutely. I'll get you a picture. Actually, I got my camera sitting right here, so I can get it taken right after we're done, and I'll email it over to you. Vince Fielder. Alright, so box number 9, we hit a big Yu Darvish autograph. Let's see here, we're in box 10. What are we going to get out of this? Gotta figure out a way to beat box 9. Gotta get better as we go. Which should really put box 12 in pretty good shape, I would think. Yeah, let me know if you hear anything about that. I'd be curious just to kind of know. Jose Valverde, blue, number to 199 for the Tigers. Ooh, Brett Lowry. I don't know if I won't call this one necessarily better, but still a really nice autograph, number to 199. You know, kind of Brett Lowry autographs lately. Chrome is your product. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things you quit while you're ahead. The law of averages is going to bring you down pretty soon. We definitely have done pretty well with the chrome, that's for sure. There you go, Ryan Larvinway for the Red Sox. Pretty solid couple of boxes for you. There's a Bryce Harper refractor. And that was the end of box 10. 2 boxes to go. Last two boxes. Oh, we still got time. You never know. Mark Reynolds, black, numbered to 100. I will definitely let you know if we get anything as we're moving through here. It does seem to hit like as we get later into it. I don't know if it's how long the recording is that's affecting anything, or Evan Longoria, X-Fractor. Should be due to be getting to our autographs here soon. Nice Derek Jeter gold card. That'll be numbered to 50. Very nice for the Yankees. Jeter always pretty popular. Colin Kogel for the A's, numbered to 499, a refractor. It's not a big hit, but a hit for the A's. I think it was. I'm pretty sure when I flipped it over and read it, that's what it was. Is the 11 a special one? Let me find it again. So when they say matches jersey number and it's a 101, this time it truly could be. I don't know how well you can see that, but that's 11 out of 75. Pretty sweet. So if that's his jersey number, I mean, obviously some people like that as a 101 anyway, but maybe that was a very intentional, only one he signed that way. That'd be pretty cool. Adam Lynn, dynamic die cut. Yeah, I'll do a picture of both the front and the back and get that sent over to you today. Paul Goldschmidt blue, number to 199. And we get an Addison Reed autograph card for the White Sox. Last pack, and this is box number 11. Nothing exciting in that one. Box 12, this is it, wrapping it up. 3 cases of Topps Chrome. All of them with some pretty interesting hits, but I gotta say that might be, like you said, exactly the very most interesting one out of all of them. And that includes, we get a sepia Bryce Harper, but we didn't have one that matched his jersey number and was signed in a foreign language. Get an Adrian Chambers blue for the Cardinals. So how much have true 1 of 1 Yu Darvish sold for on eBay? Have you seen? Because I'm thinking this might have to count, even if there were 75 sepia. This may be a true 101 in the sense that it might be the only one signed that way. get a Dylan Betances rookie autograph for the Yankees. And then it's just the base variation. It's not the refractor or anything. We have one more autograph in our case to hit here. Hopefully it'll be a really big one, but who knows? Could end up being a disappointment. Speaking of disappointments, Gerard Parker, Oakland A's. Autograph card. Not what I was hoping when I said could be a really big one. Was kind of what I was thinking when I said could be a disappointment. Of course, I don't know a lot about Gerard Parker. Maybe one day he'll be a star. Alright, well, we're wrapping it up. Third case of Topps Chrome. I would definitely call a success. There's a Yu Darvish X-Fractor. So congratulations, Mr. T. Nice hit. Or nice couple hits in there, really. Thank you for being a part of this. Like I said, all the other cards are sorted. This case needs to be sorted. I will get them sorted and shipped as soon as I can. I will do the picture for you very shortly. That's true. Yeah, at least you got a hit. May not have been the guy you were looking for, but you got 2 hits on the A's, right? So thank you very much, and thank you to everybody else who's a part of our breaks. If you know anybody that's interested in joining the breaks, let them know where to go to find these awesome hits. We have had some really good ones today. Easiest thing is have anybody that's interested just email me at dovercards@gmail.com or send anybody to our website http://dovercards.forumocean.com. I would love to have some more regular buyers, and maybe we could do, a little bit more on some of the cases than 1 or 2. So we have done 3 or 4 on some. There's a David Wright Sepia, so a nice little add in here. And this is it, last pack. Can't imagine it's going to be anything huge. Adam Jones, dynamic die cut for the Orioles, and that wraps it up. So thank you all so much. Mr. T, have a great day. Congratulations. Hope you find out something really great about that card, and I'll get you a picture in a little bit. Thanks. Take care.